topic. I want to take a little bit step further. I love prevention, but let's talk optimal health and why it's so important to stay hydrated. You may not notice it or realize this, but this is exciting to me because very subtle health issues can be quickly cleared by hydrating. So anybody experience headaches? Yeah? How about low energy? Want to have a little more energy than you have right now? Yeah. What about some muscle tension, muscle aches? Yeah. Anybody dealing with blood pressure issues? Yeah. Who, and maybe your coworkers can answer this for you, but who feels a little irritable or impatient? Yeah? I'm going to call somebody out. How about a little anxious? So all of these things can be signs that you are not well hydrated. Okay? Imagine if by simply hydrating yourself you could take care of some of these common health issues. Right? Can be pretty simple. That's that's part of my message, Healthy Coaching, Nutrition Made Simple. It's how can we simplify nutrition, right? Because is nutrition confusing when you get on the internet, right? I don't think it has to be quite so confusing. So we want to hydrate. Now our body is made up of, the debate is out about this, but maybe 75% water, something like that. So everything that your body does, every cell in your body knows how to function in a medium of water. And I'm speaking to the perfect population here, water, right? So what is our healthiest beverage we could possibly take in? Water. How much water do we need? That's the question. You'll see this, all kinds of different experts will tell you how much water you need. And I say you need about a third of your body weight in ounces. So a 120-pound person would need about 40 ounces of water. Don't ask me to do the math for anybody, y'all. But that's a bare minimum. So get that into your head a little bit and shoot for that. I tell people on some of my programs to measure out your water in the morning so that you know you're not stuck at 6 o'clock in the evening thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to get down 40 ounces of water? Or I'm going to be up all night long, if I drink all this water right before bed. So really think about hydrating. Think about what it does for your body. Think about water as the most hydrating beverage. I want to talk quickly about some beverages that are dehydrating. Anybody want to come up with some ideas of things that might dehydrate you? Soda. Soda's a big one. Soda has caffeine, which is dehydrating, and sugar, which is dehydrating. Coffee. Somebody mentioned coffee. What else might be dehydrating? Alcohol. So think about this. It's a bummer, right? Such a bummer. Think about the subtle health issues that I talked about that can be cleared by hydrating yourself, and think about how dehydrated we really are as a population. How many people partake in some festivities in the evening with cocktails? Yeah? Everybody have a cocktail or two, or no more than two, right? In the evening, we have cocktails, and then we go to sleep. And when we're sleeping, we maybe have, 8 hours where we're not drinking or eating anything, essentially a fast. And then we wake up in the morning and we have coffee, which is dehydrating, right? And maybe a lot of people around lunchtime will have a soda, maybe a regular soda or a diet soda, again, dehydrating. So we are all walking around dehydrated, right? And now, like I said, the weather is changing. It's getting sunny outside. It's hot. Really a lot more important to stay hydrated now. When the body is dehydrated, if you're missing the signals, because once your body says, I'm thirsty, you're already dehydrated. If you're missing the body signals for dehydration, the body will send itself into a little bit of a fear mode. It'll be a subtle fear mode. But that's why you experience some of those symptoms. So that irritability and that anxiety, a lot of times your body's just saying, I need some water. Give me some water. I don't know how else to tell you. Maybe if I make you really anxious, you'll give me some water. So think about that. Think about how you can really change your health simply by drinking some water. I want to end on some, how many people don't like water? Anybody don't like drinking water? Everybody loves water? You have to say that, right? You pay them. Yes. What am I thinking? Of course you guys like water. Okay, well, I happen to have some people in my practice that come in and they don't like to drink water. Just is not appealing to them. So some ways that you can stay hydrated, things that are hydrating beverages would be water. You can put some slices of orange or lemon or cucumber, make it a little bit more exciting. You can do a seltzer water. People sometimes like fuzzy water. If I'm trying to get people off diet drinks, which diet drinks I think are very addictive. One of the most addictive substances there are is diet sodas. Very hard to get people off. Anybody like diet sodas? Anybody think that they're doing themselves a favor by drinking diet sodas? Not really, not really. We've got a lot of research now on the negative effects of diet sodas. So that's a whole other topic, maybe next month. But you can, so if you're drinking diet sodas, get rid of those. If I'm trying to get people off diet sodas, we'll do a fuzzy seltzer water, and you can sweeten it with something. They have, I don't know if you guys are familiar with a sweetener called stevia, but it's a natural sweetener. It doesn't have any effect on blood sugar. It's from a plant. But they have all these fun flavors now. Liquid stevia comes in like orange and grape and chocolate. And so you can flavor up your seltzer water and get that mouth feel of a soda and get the sweet flavor of a soda, but actually get hydrated instead of dehydrated. So it's pretty nice. Herbal teas are great. Green tea, although it has some caffeine in it, is great, really high in antioxidants. So think about making a big pitcher of something and keeping it in the fridge so it's nice and cold. You know, big pitcher of some kind of your favorite herbal tea, big pitcher of green tea, keep it in the fridge, sweeten it how you like. I prefer a natural sweetener like stevia. And those are all hydrating. The other thing I want to mention before I wrap up is one drink that we all think of as hydrating that is actually not hydrating is, surprise, surprise, Gatorade. Yay, y'all are good. Yeah, Gatorade. You know, what are we on the field, the soccer field and football and everything? We're dumping it on each other's heads. We're drinking it throughout the game. It contains high fructose corn syrup, and high fructose corn syrup is dehydrating, okay? So it's not my preference. Again, we're talking optimal health. It's not my preference for hydrating you. I like the theory of it with the electrolytes, but you can't have a healthy beverage full of electrolytes and then stick high fructose corn syrup in it and really think that it's actually healthy. So a couple alternatives for that. There's something called Ultima Replenisher. I have this in your handout if you're interested. It's just a little powder. Again, sweetened naturally. You can add that to water. Tastes really good. You can get little packets, see if you like it. People see those emergency packets. Have y'all seen those? Again, those can be nice and hydrating. They can add some nutrients to your water. And then there is a natural alternative to Gatorade called Recharge. And it is basically the same thing as Gatorade, but it does not have the high fructose corn syrup in it. It is a much better choice, and it will be hydrating. Okay? If anybody is Facebook people, we uploaded a hydrating weight loss lemonade to my Facebook page. So, and if you don't do Facebook, just get in contact with me. I'm happy to give it to you in another form, but Facebook seems to be the medium these days. So if you like us on Facebook, that's there in the handout section, as well as a handout on healthy sweeteners, since we sort of touched on that a little bit today. So, any questions, concerns? All make sense? Y'all gonna stay hydrated, drink water? Yeah? Yeah? Well, I'll be here for a few minutes if anybody has any questions, but I'm always happy to answer questions via email. Email's a great way to get in touch with me, so feel free to reach out. Thanks so much.